Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mwene manene ne manene kazi. Goeienaand. Welkom by die 2025 Wynoes herdenkingsgeleentheid. Wamkelekile. Welcome to the 2025 Wine Harvest Commemorative Event, the 1659 Visionary Leadership Award category. The person or institution who receives recognition in the 1659 Visionary Leadership Award category should have made an essential contribution towards the industry, of which there must be substantial evidence. The industry, or a specific aspect thereof, must have been positively influenced by it and must have had a lasting impact, with all indications of a special legacy. It must be worthy of praise and significantly change people's thinking and lives. There must be clear indications of intellectual conceptualization of the idea, which must be creative, innovative, and unique, and have already been proven in practice. It should encourage and inspire others in the industry to do the same or even better. And the award goes to Johann Krige. Johann Krige, a visionary leader whose name is etched into the history of South African wine. As the proprietor of Kanonkop Wine Estate, Johann has over many decades combined tradition with innovation, shaping the estate into a global icon and advancing the South African wine industry as a whole.
So one day, I joined the family business, which is Kanonkop. This farm was inherited by my grandfather, and it was fully grown with bramble bushes. There was not one vine on Kanonkop. Together with his knowledge about wine and the fact that he taught me how to appreciate wine, we were able to establish Kanonkop and the brand that is today Kanonkop.
In 1981, the Krige family made a bold decision. Kanonkop would focus exclusively on its premium red wine varieties.
Johann het die potensiaal gesien en groot besluite moes geneem word. Raak ontslae van die wit cultivars en fokus op die rooi cultivars wat in die area aard.
By 1986, Kanonkop ceased selling grapes to Stellenbosch Farmers Winery, choosing instead to bottle all its wine under its own label. Kanonkop introduced Wine Futures, the first in South Africa.
Hy verkoop hierdie jaar, reeds volgende jaar en die jaar daarna se oeste. Dit verg oorreding en die koper se vertroue moes gewen word.
This innovative move not only ensured financial stability, but also established Kanonkop as a trailblazer.
A man of good judgment. Now, judgment is more than just merely making good decisions. It's in a sense the foundation of good decision making.
As hy 'n besluit neem, dan voer hy dit deur. Hy's 'n briljante besigheidsman en 'n bemarker.
Over the years, Johann gets the deals done.
Kanonkop's wine became a benchmark for excellence, winning countless accolades.
He's a true pioneer. His unwavering dedication has also elevated Kanonkop, but also transformed the entire South African wine landscape through his business acumen.
There's no blueprint. There's no model available today or a PowerPoint presentation to say this is how you grow the wine industry, you grow your own business. It's all a matter of gut feel and, most important, your passion for the wine business, the wine industry.
Johann's philosophy, Back to the Future, is the foundation of his success. By staying true to what works while embracing innovation and technology, Kanonkop continues to thrive.
It's impossible to do something like this all by yourself. Wine is a people's business.
Die hele kanonkop spreek van 'n familie en 'n lekker gemaklike atmosfeer.
He understands that success is not just about awards and recognition, but about the people, the workers in the vineyard, the families who depend on the estate and all that thrives alongside Kanonkop.
He selects highly talented individuals, but mold them into a team, an effective team that can operate within this very specific culture.
I've got one fantastic team across the board that really supported me and that made this award possible.
But not only as a team, I think that Johann, by being elected as president of the IWSC, I think that was a remarkable achievement.
Die eerste Suid-Afrikaner wat die eer te beurt val na Anton Rupert in 1996.
For 27 years, he has served on the boards of Stellenbosch Wine Routes, Sawis, Vinpro and Wines of South Africa. His influence has been instrumental in advancing the industry's global reputation, fostering collaboration and driving sustainable practices.
Johann's meticulous attention to quality is unparalleled in my experience. His spirit instills a sense of pride in each bottle produced.
Een ding wat my oupa my geleer het, was dat wyn moet lekker smaak. Jy moet dit geniet en jy moet dit saam met mense kan doen.
It's a real honour to have been associated with Johann, not just on business, because he was a very good businessman, but also as a friend. And I've spent quite a number of times wandering around his winery, tasting out of barrels, having those very famous braai with him, whether it's snook or meat or whatever.
He's got that likability, and people want to be around him.
Selfs tot vandag toe verstaan die sogenaamde wynsnobs dit nog nie. Mens moet wyn geniet en dit kan alledaagse wyne wees. Dit hoef nie groot name te wees en groot handelsmerke nie.
We honor Johann Krige for his remarkable achievements, tireless dedication and lasting impact on South African wine.
Always grounded, always knew what he wanted.
The Johann Krige that I met so many years ago, except for his hairstyle, is exactly the same Johann Krige that we know today.
It's all about morality, ethics, honesty, family values, and I was able to enjoy and to live these common factors that is practical for any business.
Congratulations, my old friend, old being the operative word.
It's clearly evident that his contribution to the South African industry are immense.
Well done, and thank you for being the person who you are and for granting us the opportunity to be friends with you.
Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. We could not be happier for you. Cheers.
A pioneer, a champion, and a true friend of wine. Cheers.
Cheers, and don't let it go to your head.
Thank you to my family, my honest working family on Kanonkop. And also a great thanks to my wife, Marie, and my two daughters, Helene and Marcia. Hulle aangetrouwdes, kleinkinders, en ook 'n groot dank aan my broer, Paul, wat my ondersteun het vir die dag wat ek op Kanonkop aangeland het tot vandag toe, ook gehelp het om 'n omgewing te skep waarbinne ek kon floreer. I would like to conclude, and then I have to take you all back exactly 49 years to the day when my grandfather, Paul Sauer, was supposed to stand on this podium and to receive this award. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple of weeks before the ceremony. So, Oupa Paul, hierdie een is op jou.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for the next award, the Growing Inclusivity category. The person or institution who receives recognition in the Growing Inclusivity category should be a recipient who has set an inspirational example by paving the way for others through the elimination of barriers, contributing to the knowledge that others can use and having an overall effect on the image of the South African wine industry. And the award goes to Krige Dlamini. Krige Dlamini, an extraordinary force of transformation in the South African wine industry.
So I'm from KwaZulu-Natal, small town called Mbangeni, and beautiful place with great people. We're known for sugarcane, and that's where it all, began. And with me helping my family, my grandparents, farming the sugarcane, and that's when I realized that when I had to come and study winemaking in the Western Cape, I was not really lost.
Her journey began with a bursary from the Department of Agriculture, which allowed her to pursue her studies in winemaking at Elsenburg Agricultural College.
To understand where it all begins. And when winemakers say wine is made in the vineyards, literally it's that. Because without taking care of your vineyards properly and ensuring that it's got enough to sustain the whole lifespan of it, then you as a winemaker, you can do very little to make this amazing wine. And also, things like taking care of the environment that where it's grown is very important and crucial. And you learn all of that as well while you're there.
That opportunity led to another historic moment, becoming the first ever female Cape Winemakers Guild protege.
I was so fortunate then to obviously get to know more about the Cape Winemakers Guild project program. And I learned that even though I'm a young winemaker, I can still intern and have a mentor really guiding you, which is something where I am now, we really pride ourselves in doing. That we love to still enrich young people and see how we can impart knowledge and experience into them so that they can be better people in the future.
As General Manager of Adama Wines and the trailblazing leader and winemaker behind the Her Wine Collection, Krige is at the helm of an all-black, all-female team that grows, makes, markets and distributes their own wine.
We are in the business of uplifting women that are from the farming communities, and that's the team I joined. They were all ladies, and I was like, okay, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. And 6 years later, we're still here.
She sees her role as one of empowerment and inclusivity, building a future where others can thrive. The Her Wine Collection, founded in 2020 and now co-owned by Krige, is a living example of her values. The company donates 2% of its annual profits to fund a bursary scheme designed to break down barriers for the next generation, helping young, driven individuals navigate the complexities of the business world while building the confidence to pursue their dreams. It is more than a business. It's a movement that embodies the transformative power of inclusion.
It's not about us. We are just the custodians at the moment of this thing, and we have to see it through until comes a time where we have to hand it over.
We celebrate a woman whose journey inspires us all. A woman who has turned obstacles into opportunities, challenges into change. Halala Africa. Halala Krige Dlamini. Ladies and gentlemen, herewith the next award. The Wine Advancement category. The person or institution who receives recognition in the Wine Advancement category should have made noticeable contributions towards the image of wine and the responsible use of it, as well as building the image of the South African wine industry through their reach. And the award goes to Benny Howard. Benny Howard is renowned for his passion, expertise and forward thinking within the South African wine industry.
The story of wine in one's life is a very long story. but it's also a story of passion and a story of enjoyment and fulfillment. And I think one of the most important things is sharing.
Benny studied psychology and languages and worked as a radio announcer at the SABC before he started out in the wine industry.
After an amazing tasting by Dave Hughes of the Nederburg auction wines in Port Elizabeth, I was invited to attend the Nederburg auction, and that was the start of my career in the wine business.
From a career that began over 4 decades ago to becoming a prominent and inspiring figure, Benny's influence has shaped the industry we know today. In 1983, Benny earned the distinguished title of Cape Wine Master, becoming one of the first 3 to achieve this accolade.
That really was the start of a journey, because wine is a journey. You never ever will know everything about wine, because every year is a new vintage.
In 2020, he became the first recipient of the Dave Hughes Award at the Cape Wine Masters Award ceremony, recognizing his unparalleled commitment and legacy. As Vice Chairperson of the South African National Wine Show Association, for over 30 years, Benny has played a pivotal role in organizing the Veritas Awards, the South African Young Wine Show, and the Terroir Wine Awards.
And it was another journey to walk through our industry with such an amazing show, together with the Young Wine Show, and later other ones followed. That was a motivation to bring the best of our country to the fore.
Through his PR and marketing company, Benny has inspired countless wine enthusiasts, judges, and young writers, always elevating South African wine on the global stage.
What we do about wine is lifestyle, because lifestyle is at the end of the day where we sell wine and food, and that's the way we live with it every day of our lives, and that's what we try and instill in people that we meet. My years in the industry really was amazing days. I can't think of a day that I was bored. I can't think of a day that I didn't wake up and ready to go to work, because it was not a work. It was just part of your daily life. I believe one should leave behind is to tell people, enjoy wine because it is a journey, enjoy wine because it's a story. And that is what is important to me.
Benny Howard, we salute you for the past, the present, and the future you've helped shape. Gesondheid, Benny. Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is for the Viti and Viniculture category. The person or institution who receives recognition in the Viti and Viniculture category should have developed new ideas, technologies, and methods within the winemaking industry, implementing and transferring these ideas and methodologies, changing mindsets, and ultimately benefit the South African wine industry overall. And the award goes to Jan Boysen. Jan Boysen is a name synonymous with leadership and innovation in viticulture and oenology. With over 5 decades of unwavering dedication to the South African wine industry, Jan Boysen stands as a pillar of excellence, having reshaped viticulture, pioneered advancements in research, and fostered global collaboration.
Ek het groot geword op kom ons noem dit 'n wyndrywe klein hoewe in die Agterparel. En van daar af was dit dan nou ook moontlik om 'n KWV-beurs te kry en om wingerd en wynkunde te gaan studeer, waarvan ek baie gehou het, vir al die wynkundige gedeelte. Later, maar dit behal dit in my hele loopbaan was wingerd en wynkunde, maar die hooffokus, dit was baie lekker, dit was interessant. En ek sou dit nie verruil het vir enigiets anders.
From his academic pursuits, including an MBA from Stellenbosch University, to transformative roles at KWV, Vinpro, and WineTech, under his leadership, WineTech became a driving force of innovation, facilitating groundbreaking research initiatives and equipping industry stakeholders with cutting-edge knowledge and practices.
Ek moes later ook die kenners, sogenaamde experts oortuig om hulle tyd en hulle kennis vrywillig te deel en op WineTech se komitees te dien.
Internationally, he has represented the South African wine industry with distinction at the International Office of Vine and Wine.
En plaaslik het ek ook op die afbakeningskomitee gedien, wat die voorreg was dat jy baie dele van ons eie wynbedryf gesien het waar mense nie normaalweg altyd kom nie. Daarna het ek die geleentheid gehad om Winpro se multidissiplinêre konsultasiediens staan te maak, wat alle dissiplines soos wingerdkunde, wynkunde, grondkunde en landbouekonome ingesluit het. Toe kom die geleentheid wat ek gevra is om 'n model voor te stel vir die koördinering van navorsing en opleiding en tegnologieoordrag in die wynbedryf. Dit was 'n taamlike uitdaging want daar is nêrens in die wynwêreld op daai stadium was daar so 'n voorbeeld nie.
Beyond accolades like the Veritas Scroll of Honor and National Science and Technology Forum Awards, Jan Boysen has mentored and inspired countless professionals, leaving an indelible mark on the industry.
Dan wil ek graag vir Hansen, my vrou van amper 54 jaar waarmee ek getroud is, bedank vir haar onbaatsigtige ondersteuning, loyaliteit en liefde, waarsonder ek nie hierdie reis sou kon onderneem het nie en nog steeds daarmee voortgaan.
Congratulations to Jan Boysen, a true pioneer of the South African wine industry. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? This year, we have a new addition to the evening, the Wine Agri-Worker category. The person who receives recognition in the Wine Agri-Worker category should have proven that he or she embodies exemplary inspiration. This person's passion and love for wine symbolize the wider agri-worker community. This category acknowledges and honors the essential contributions of agri-workers to the sustainability and growth of the wine industry, thereby supporting South Africa's economy. And the award goes to Marcus Lewis. Marcus Lewis embodies the spirit of hard work, perseverance and excellence in winemaking. A journey that began in 2006 as a seasonal harvest hand has blossomed into an inspiring career of dedication and achievement.
Net om elke dag my beste te doen en geseën te word deur dit en dan my of altyd jou hand op te steek om die passie te hê om ywer te hê om vorentoe te gaan, ook kursusse te doen. Nie net vir my nie, maar ek dink elkeen in die bedryf net dat hy kan groei.
Marcus's passion for winemaking led him to pursue continuous education at Elsenburg Agricultural College, excelling in programs like the Senior Cellar Assistant Development Program, where he was the top student in Level 3. Today, he is furthering his expertise by pursuing specialized courses to become an assistant winemaker.
Ek sal altyd belangstel in kursusse en om meer prakties om sterker te raak in die bedryf en so.
He was a winner at the Western Cape Prestige Agri Awards multiple times, including Best Potential in 2019 and Technical Operator in 2018 and 2024. Marcus's talent has also been recognized internationally through participating in the Burgundy France Cellar Worker Exchange Program. Now, a cellar foreman at Kanonkop Wine Estate.
My span is so, yes, ons almal ons het vanoggend so mooi gepraat oor die motivering en wat elkeen vir jou of hoe ons mekaar moet aanvul, veral met hierdie paar seisoen wat nou voorlê, waar ons nou mekaar net moet motiveer, is lang ure, is naweke werk.
His leadership and commitment ensure the continued excellence of one of South Africa's most iconic wineries.
Ja, die toekenning vir my Ek was stom beslaan. Ek is regtig nie een van veel woorde nie, maar wat 'n eer dit is om dit te ontvang. Ek het so 'n bietjie navorsing gedoen en ek het gesien dat ek is die eerste ene wat die Agri toekenning nou kry. So nee, regtig 'n groot eer en ek sal nog altyd net my bes probeer. Mense wat 'n baie groot rol in my lewe speel is, nommer 1 is dit die man van bo wat eintlik alles moontlik maak en sonder hom kan ons niks doen nie. My ma wat so 'n groot rol gespeel het waar ek vandag is eintlik kan ek net vir haar baie dankie sê. My liefste vrou Natasha, my familie, my vriende, almal regtig, my kollegas, almal wat 'n rol speel in my lewe. Net baie dankie sê.
We honor Marcus Lewis, a hard-working visionary, an ambassador for the Cape Winelands, and a true leader in the South African wine industry. Congratulations, Marcus, on this well-deserved recognition.